Hello, adventurers. This is Chris. Since MapleStory Universe is officially launching on May 15th, I'm back with another video. Today, I'll be talking about forging, which becomes available after your character reaches level 30. I'll also give you an overview of what forging is and how to level up afterward. As for the market trading system, I forgot to record the materials before the test ended, so I'll have to wait until the official launch to make a video on that topic. Please note that all content shown here is from the testing phase, so things may differ in the final version. The official release will be the standard to follow. I recommend watching the previous episode before continuing with this one, as it'll help you get started much faster. Alright, let's jump right in. Once your character hits level 30, the game will notify you that forging is now available. You can follow the GM's guide to learn what forging is, but here's a quick explanation from me. So, what exactly is forging? From my perspective, it's quite literal. Let's imagine your character is both a miner and a blacksmith. In the game, the items you obtain for forging are ores, like the ones I'm showing here. After you collect ores, you can use your blacksmithing skills to mint them into tradable ores that circulate in the market, similar to how iron, gold, and diamonds work in Minecraft. However, in MapleStory N, there are many different types of ores. So if you happen to obtain a rare ore that few players have, treasure it. For example, I've got 3 rare ores in the form of pets, and only a very limited number of them exist. I hope this explanation gives you a clearer understanding. Next, head to the character selection screen, choose your ore, and click Mint in the bottom right corner. Some important notes will pop up. Feel free to pause and read through them. After that, you'll be asked to name your ore. Since leveling a character to 30 is fairly easy, you can treat it like a common rock, something you find everywhere. But as your character grows stronger, that rock can eventually become a diamond or even something more valuable. And that's it. Your forging is complete. Once you're back in the game, it's time to start leveling up. Click your guide hotkey to open the guide window. This screen shows you recommended quests and monster zones based on your level. Simply click to accept quests or teleport to a hunting map for leveling. If this is your first time, I highly recommend completing the 4 main theme quests from level 31 to level 59 to level up efficiently. I'll now demonstrate both quest-based leveling and monster grinding. If the video is too fast, feel free to adjust the playback speed in the settings. Let's take a moment to discuss what makes a good ore. A high-quality ore typically has these characteristics. Limited supply. Only a few have been forged. Practical value. It offers great utility to miners. Consistent demand. Even if it's not the best ore, like coal, it's still needed by many. These are the 3 main points to keep in mind. As you can see, after entering the game with my forged character, I look completely different. I'm now covered in ore gear. This relates back to the second point I mentioned earlier. High utility, in this case, as cosmetic gear. The main function of a character after forging is that it can now use the wallet. Ores are transferred using the wallet, and any ores stored inside can be traded on the market. At this point, our character has reached level 37 through questing. You can continue to follow the remaining 3 quest lines from the guide, or follow me as I show you how to level up through monster hunting. Let's move on to grinding for experience. In the mid to late game, after level 60, most of your leveling will come from monster grinding, as questing becomes much more time-consuming. There are tons of map locations in MapleStory N, and each location displays the monster levels and potential drops, making it easy for you to explore and plan your route. Grinding also requires strategy, Since every class has a different attack style, each one will perform better on different maps. The fastest method is to look up popular training spots online based on your class and test them out to see which one works best for you. There are a few important tips. 1. Your level should be within 20 levels of the monsters, or else you'll receive reduced EXP. 2. It's best if you can one-shot monsters. This will make leveling up much faster. If you can't, consider upgrading your gear, improving your skills, or switching to a map with lower level mobs. 3. Ideally, each map should have only one person grinding for maximum efficiency. If someone else is already on the map, you can switch channels to find the same spot on another instance. Congratulations! You've reached level 60 and can now proceed with your third job advancement. After changing jobs, you'll unlock new skills that will help you defeat monsters more efficiently and deal higher damage. Don't forget to check the skill description so you can use them effectively. Here, you can see that I have a placement type skill. Once activated, it attacks monsters within a specific range. On this map, it can hit enemies on 2 layers, so I only need to move through the teleport points to attack the other layers. Placement skills have a limited duration, so you'll need to recast them after they expire. Each class has different skills you can try out and discover. Here's a real-time leveling example for you to watch. Once you're familiar with your class, you'll be able to grind monsters efficiently just like this. Efficient leveling is not just about your gear and level. It also depends on a few key factors. 1. Choosing the right map for your current character. 2. The amount of damage you deal to monsters. 3. How well your skills synergize with each other. 4. Your positioning and how you release your skills. Mastering these can help you level up with less effort and better results. And that wraps up the explanation for minting and the basics of character leveling. Of course, some other important topics weren't covered in this video, like enhancing your gear, recommended maps for each level range, how to move items using your wallet, and more. I recommend checking out other content creators' videos to learn even more. I'll also be making more videos in the future to help guide you through the game. If you still need help, consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell. And don't forget to share this video with your friends who are just starting out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.